Right, so you can definitely go through menopause naturally. That is, quote, the more natural way to do so. But in today's day and age, we don't do a lot of things naturally. I am talking to you on a phone, through the interwebs. We use air conditioning. I use a dishwasher. Those things aren't natural. And, as far as medicine goes, if you were to get an infection, you'd likely take an antibiotic so that you wouldn't succumb to the infection. And so that's not natural if you were supposed to just go out. So with the advent of science and great studies, we know that if you want to, you don't have to, use the information and the data that we have in regards to hormone replacement therapy during menopause in the right candidate at the right time with the right route of medication and the right type of medication, we can drastically change the trajectory of some women's lives. And some women breeze through menopause, and that is awesome. And I have met those women, and I'm so proud of them. But when I think of hormone replacement therapy, I think of two things. I think of one, the short-term the short-term implications of what menopause does. So it can affect your sleep, it can affect your energy, your mood, your weight. There's so many things that can affect that it can affect in the short term, that hormone replacement therapy can drastically increase women's quality of life. And then with the data that we have, there are the long-term benefits. So we know that with hormone replacement therapy, that there is a decreased risk when all started appropriately, can be a decreased risk of cardiovascular disease, osteoporosis, and we do believe that there's some cognitive benefits. Data is still coming through. We also know with the Million Women study that women live a little bit longer, lower reduction of all-cause mortality. So we use science in today's age to make the best decisions. And so the way I think of it as naturally is we're living a little longer. I'm using bioidentical hormones. I'm not using anything that's not native to you prior. I'm trying to implement it when your hormones go away. So just to keep you continuing on in the same way you were prior. We used to not live this long. We did live a little bit, but now we're generally living longer. Women tend to be more frail. So, right, you do not have to do anything. And that's totally fine. But for the women that do, it's okay. And science actually backs us up a little bit, and that it could be beneficial for you in the long term if you're the right candidate, doing it the right way, the whole thing, yada, yada. So whatever works for anybody is what I care about. And it's very personalized.